And before the Bulls took that L in overtime, this happened to the Detroit Pistons, a team that is in the
they're not losing
postseason
to
picture,
Brooklyn.
right? Yeah, they're not going to go to Brooklyn and take an L against the Nets, right? No one loses to the Brooklyn Nets.
Uh-oh.
96-94. Detroit, trailing by 2. Tobias Harris, big offensive rebound and putback. He wants a foul there, but all right, we're going to overtime. Detroit can win the game in overtime, right? Just got to make a stop here. Brook Lopez coming off the screen.
We're doing it for your brother.
From the baseline, gets the running J to go. Lopez is the hero. That is the game-winning bucket. So Brooklyn helps out the Chicago Bulls.
That's Lopez helping other Lopez.
Right, but Rolo wasn't there at the end to help his boys out.
No, but Brook was there. Big-time loss for Detroit. These are the ones that you got to book. Like getting back to the Bulls for a second when you have a 15-point lead in the fourth quarter. I don't care who you're playing. You can't lose that. If you're Detroit, you can't go on the road this late and lose this type of game and expect to be a playoff team at this juncture of the season. It's a terrible loss for Detroit. We all get that. But it might be a worse loss for Chicago when you agree at Toronto.
I agree.
So this race continues for that 8th and final playoff spot. And again, Milwaukee going on right now out in Portland.
Right.
So there's still a lot to be decided. But 2 terrible losses. You know, if you're the Bulls, you're like, man, Brooklyn takes care of Detroit.
Right.
They're playing each other, Detroit and Chicago, tomorrow night.
Mm-hmm.
It would have been really nice if you're Chicago or if you're Detroit to get the other one while the other one chokes it away.
You say, you didn't capitalize on the opportunity there if you are Chicago, but of course Detroit is the team that feels worse. They just lost to the Brooklyn Nets,
We're supposed to beat
of
them.
the 8th spot into the 9th place in the East. Lopez had 29 points, including the game-winning bucket, 20 of which came in the second half.